Hi everyone, we are 2 weeks into our digital learning now, and it felt like it was time to have a check-in and to do a very short, and I promise it will be a very short assembly, just to let you know what we are doing to support you with your learning and to support you with your well-being, and to give you some hints and some tips and to update you with what we are offering to make sure that you are involved with your learning and with our school community. Okay, so those of you who have had assemblies with me before know that I like to talk about our well-being wheel and to talk about our Shinari indicators, our well-being indicators. And these are more relevant than ever in the current circumstances that we find ourselves in. We have every as great a duty of care to your well-being as we always have, even though you are not physically with us in the building. And we are all working hard in the background to make sure that you are as active and included and healthy as you possibly can be under the circumstances that we find ourselves in just now with lockdown and with remote learning. So in terms of wellbeing indicators, what I'm going to talk to you about very briefly is I'm going to talk to you about being healthy, about achieving and being included. If you are achieving in the circumstances that we find ourselves in just now, then you are engaging with your learning as much as possible. We completely understand that everyone's circumstances and everyone's household is different, and we all have different demands and we all have different resources and different facilities, but we are working incredibly hard as a team to deliver engaging and involving and active and meaningful lessons, and we really need you to do your very best to make the most of those learning opportunities. This lockdown is different to the last one. We are well prepared for it. We have been well versed in digital learning. We have learned from the previous experience, and we are moving on with our curriculum in all areas of the school, from broad general education, that's S1 to S3, to the senior phase. You are all progressing through your learning in all areas of the curriculum digitally. It is absolutely crucial that you engage with the online learning offer if you are going to keep up to date with your peers and stay in step with your classmates and be able to pick up your learning when you return to school. So please, the expectation is that you are working from home. If you are not working from home, then we have or if we have a reason to believe that you're having difficulties working from home, then we are going to be in contact with parents and carers. We have done that already last week, and that work will continue this week with deputy head teachers and the inclusion team and some principal teachers of subject getting in touch with parents and carers to make sure that everything is okay, that you have everything that you need, and that they are aware that you're not engaging as well as we would have hoped at the moment. Now, there may be good reason for that, but please get in touch with us and let us know if you're having problems. We have been working really hard over the past few weeks to solve any problems that people have brought to us. So reach out and let us know and we'll help you. What we have learned over the past few weeks as teachers is that we feel that young people who are following their timetable are doing best. It really, really is important, and I would really urge you as far as possible to follow your normal timetable. Some of you have raised issues that you have too much work, and that's possible. We are working really hard to get the balance right. What we would suggest young people do, what you should do, is give your subject as long as it should get on the timetable, do as much work as you can, and then contact your teacher to let them know that this is how much you've managed in the time that you would have had for the timetable period that you would have had that subject. So that's really important feedback for your teacher as well. It lets us see what is a realistic ask of you under these circumstances. So follow the timetable. Those of you who are doing that, well done. We think that you are learning best. And if you have not been following your timetable, then please make sure that you do that as closely as you can. Looking at that healthy indicator, the other aspect of following your timetable, which is really important, is that having a routine. If we're quite a number of weeks into this now, we're quite a number of weeks into this situation where we are not really allowed to leave our houses and homes unless we have good reason. That's for exercise or to get essential supplies. And having a routine is an important way of keeping yourself healthy, having a purpose for getting up in the morning, working hard, and then giving yourself some breaks and some designated time off is a really important aspect of looking after your health. The PE department are going to be bringing you challenges. House challenges, which they will do through Strava. Those are being set up just now, and that's all aimed at keeping you active. And we're going to be able to notch up house points for logging all of our kind of kilometres of activity or miles of activity, however it's being measured. And staff are going to take part in that as well. So look out for those challenges through PE. We're moving in core PE away from that idea of kind of lessons, if you like, and looking at challenges with which aim to keep you active and get you moving. So please get involved with that. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about is you being included and you feeling connected to our school community. And it is so important to us that you feel that and that you know that we are there for you. So for that reason, we have decided to take your PSHE periods and to turn them into what we're calling check-in and chat time. So when you would normally have PSHE, your teacher for that class will send an invitation for you to meet online with your class, and it'll be an opportunity for you to get together with all of your peers, with all of your classmates, and to have an informal discussion with your teacher and with everyone in your class about how digital learning is going, how staying active is going, how you're feeling at this time during lockdown, what we are getting right as a school and what you would like to see from us as a school. And this idea of check-in and chat has been brought to us by pupils. So if you tell us what you want, we will do our very best to deliver. So please get involved in those check-in and chat sessions. You don't need to stay on for the whole time. If you want to come on for 5 minutes, that's absolutely fine. But we really do want to see you and to hear from you. So to sum up, engage with your learning, stick to your normal timetable as closely as possible, have a routine every day, get out and get active and get clocking up those kilometres or miles for Strava for the house challenges, and look out for your PSHE time because that's going to be your opportunity to link with staff and with your classmates. Okay, everyone, look after yourselves, look after your families, and stay home and stay safe.